T-shirts as we know them were developed from 20th century undergarments and became everyday wear in the 1940s and 50s. Graphic T-shirts came into fashion in the 1960s. Today, they serve as powerful tools for raising awareness, amplifying voices, and supporting advocacy for a wide range of social causes. That was from a blog post, Your Heart on Your Sleeve. In addition to its use as an undergarment, slogan-bearing T-shirts today express viewpoints, connect us with those of similar views, and serve as a form of activism. Activist merchandise is not limited to T-shirts alone. Dr. John Grab writes, "Sometimes inclusivity begins with something as subtle as a badge pin, a pronoun sticker, or a rainbow watch band. These small details may seem minor, but they convey a clear message. You are welcome here." For patients who regularly feel judged, ignored, or misunderstood in healthcare, even a quiet gesture can create a sense of safety and belonging. He goes on, "That is exactly why we need to continue, because every symbol, every gesture, and every conversation can make a difference. One moment of safety can quickly change everything." That was John Grab. In 2018, I traveled to Grenada, West Indies, with a group of nursing students to provide health care to the underserved population of Grenada, in collaboration with Grenadian nursing students. As a fundraiser, the Grenadian nursing students were selling this shirt. This shirt lists many of the soft skills nurses perform to care for people, in addition, of course, to the more technical ones. To summarize, it says, "We as nurses see you, we hear you, we care about you, you are safe with us." How many lives could be saved when someone feels safe enough to speak up and reveal who they truly are? The use of symbols to promote advocacy and activism is not new to UUS, Unitarian Universalism. During World War II, the Unitarian Service Committee was formed to help the people in danger from Nazis. The many countries under Nazi occupation did not share a common language, so a universal symbol was needed. Noreen Kimball tells us that a design was created based upon an old symbol of strength and freedom from Czechoslovakia, a chalice with a flame. It displayed a chalice or a cup that was used for giving a healing drink to others. And it showed a flame on top of the chalice because a flame was often used to represent a spirit of helpfulness and sacrifice. The flaming chalice became the official symbol of the Unitarian Service Committee and later was adopted by the entire Unitarian Universalism. Every time we light our chalice or display the flaming chalice on jewelry, badges, or clothing, we as UUs are sending out a life-saving message of hope and solidarity. Every subtle or not so subtle message that we send to others makes a difference and can save a life. Every T-shirt slogan, every button, every pin, every banner, every sticker we wear or display tells those who are fearful and suffering that I see you, I hear you, I care about you, and you are safe with me.
So little symbols do matter, but it helps to hear about it over again. Not a few weeks ago, Rev Tovis told me that when she was a hospital chaplain, she always wore a pride pin or some other symbol because she was a chaplain. And people made assumptions about that, and she needed to let everyone know that they were safe with her. Yes, and there's my own offspring told me just last week how great it made them feel when there was a new colleague introduced at work and they each shared their pronouns. It made everyone feel included. So yeah, we see it on the video and maybe it seems a little removed, but no, these things matter today and they matter to people you know. So, symbols today, t-shirts. The title of the service, Wearing Our Hearts on Our Shirts, is based on the saying, wearing our hearts on our sleeve, which means that you are displaying your feelings rather than keeping them hidden. It's thought to come, maybe, from the medieval practice of knights wearing a lady's token on their sleeves, but that's not really known. But it was found for its first mention in Shakespeare's Othello. Iago, who is actually a villain there, is talking about himself, and he says that if he were to wear his heart on his sleeve, he would probably be attacked for it, because he's the villain, right? And, you know, that's actually true here today, too. Maybe not so much in San Mateo, maybe not so much in California, but making clear our feelings is a little bit dangerous, and it can take courage to wear a message of love. But in this place and today, we welcome you to wear your values openly. And of course, we're not just talking about the LGBTQ plus community and pride symbols. We're talking about immigrants, peace, justice, climate action, and so much more where people need encouragement or courage. So for today, we are going to share about our shirts. And how that's going to work is I will grab the hat, last call for name is in hat. We'll pick out about 6. We'll see how we're doing. That person, if you are able to, are you going to go to them? Oh, okay, so Kathy will come to you, and I'm going to set a timer for 2 to 3 minutes, and it's a visual timer, so you'll be able to see it as well. Let's try to keep it roughly within that time frame so that we can keep to our schedule, as it were. So we'll draw a name from the hat. Kathy will walk over to you. You'll have about 2 minutes to tell us about your shirt and extra credit if you connect it to our UU values. And then we will check online with our Zoom folks to see if any of them have a shirt on that they might perhaps like to share. Now, I got to do 2 because it's my service today. So this is my favorite shirt down here up front. Which has a really great message, but I also have a very UU t-shirt message as well so that I can demonstrate our values very clearly. So I'm going to grab the hat. I'm going to have someone from the choir pick a name. Mareva, would you? Yes. Kathy, would you like to go to Mareva? And I will. Yes, good point. Do turn around and see your shirt. Yeah. Oh, and yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shirt.
Speak into our.
Sorry.
microphone.
This shirt represents the obvious, okay, respect the world. Comes from an organization called 8 Billion Trees, which you donate and then they plant trees to renew forests, etc. But for me, it has a double meaning, which is respect your mother, because we all come from mothers or have had some wonderful, influential mother figure in our lives, and I really believe in respecting your mother. If I were to wear another shirt today, though, it would be kind people are my kind of people, which I have at home, and that's for all of you. I walked in and was amazed at the amount of contributions and donations for Cuba. I was a little late talking to the people in Cuba, so kind people are my kind of people. You're my kind of people, for sure. For sure. Thank you.
And right on schedule, too. All right. Miriam Menzel.
Yeah. Do you have anything on the back?
Yes.
Ask me what-
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders. This is, so this was actually, of course, from not this recent election, but the previous one, or the one, about 10 years ago or so. Anyway, but the reasons are, number one, he's the one who always mentioned climate, always mentioned homelessness, cared about justice for everyone, generosity, and also cared about, he promoted the idea of Medicare for all, which everyone ought to have universal health care like all the other civilized nations in the world have. So that's why I supported Bernie, but not just Bernie, but the principles of his principles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, you guys are doing so good. Yeah. All right. Carol Cook. Carol, are you around? Yes.
So my shirt says,
We're going to try to get it on the screens.
where do you want me to be?
It's the lighting.
Oh.
Yep. There you go. Yep.
Okay. So my shirt says, we are here to awaken from the illusion of our separateness. And I got this shirt at GA, probably was around 15 years ago. But for me, it was a turning point. I was at GA because I was on the Partner Church Council board, and my focus had always been, of course, our partner in the Philippines. But at that GA, I met so many amazing people from UUs from all over the world. I realized that it was not about the Philippines. It's about.
It's showing up sideways on our screen. Oops. Oh, sorry. Just turn it back on.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. It's about that we're not separate. We are all one. And I feel that this is a lifelong lesson. And it's central to my life and central to Unitarian Universalism, that we are one, we are not separate. And only by recognizing that can we act to do all the things that we need to do right now in the face of what's going on in our country.
Thank you.
Judy O. Oberhausen, yes. We have pins, so we're going to have to.
Yeah, pins.
Here, you hold this and I'll.
Okay.
There we go.
So the
Yeah.
first one says vote Pete,
Yes.
2028,
Yeah.
and the other says Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, the Black Lives Matter, I think, is very relevant today. We are being told that DEI isn't important. We're being told that that other lives don't matter. It's only our president's life that matters. So I wanted to bring this out again, and it's not just Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. The other one is in the year 2000, my husband and I supported Pete Buttigieg because we had spent time in Indiana. And I think that Pete is just one of a very deep bench of Democrats that can run for president in 2028. And I think he would do a great job. He's able to talk to both sides of the aisle, which not many people can do anymore. And if it's not him, it'll be some other great young person from that bench that we have. So he gives me hope.
Thank you. Tom McHugh.
Okay, so the only T-shirt I could find on short notice was my political campaign T-shirt for when I ran for city council the last 2 times. So I wanted to talk about local government a little bit, and I would like to tie that to one of our old 7 values, which is democratic processes in our congregations and in society. It's a lot of people are very interested in the national political issues, which are very important and get a lot of publicity. But in your day-to-day life, in many ways, you have more interaction with local government than you do with national government. The people who run for local office are not in it for the money. City council jobs and special district jobs pay almost nothing or literally nothing. People who do it because they want government to work more effectively. Earlier, there was an announcement about taking a tour of the MRF, the Materials Recycling Facility. That is actually owned by an entity of local government. It's operated by Recology, but it's owned by an entity called the South Bayside Waste Management Authority. When you flush your toilet, the sewer lines are maintained by the city. The water treatment plant that treats the water before it goes back in the bay, that's also operated by some entity of local government. So I just encourage everybody to pay a little more attention to your local government when it comes time to vote and when it comes time to support local candidates. I encourage you to do your research, do your homework, and do the right thing locally as well as nationally.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we've got one more in the room. Lori, would you pick one? All right, Matt Foyer. Who, me?
Well, I'm not wearing this one.
Microphone.
Can you hear me okay?
Microphone, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see that, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I'm not wearing this, but in my mind, it kind of symbolizes love. Mm-hmm. These are footprints and handprints of a little girl many, many years ago who's now 39. And I'm guessing she was maybe 3 or 4 when this was done, and she was raised in this congregation, as was Daniel, her son. And it just kind of reminded me of why we've come all these years and why I believe in being a Unitarian. Not another faith, but a Unitarian. So there you have it.
Thank you. Sorry. Do you have anyone online who would like to share a T-shirt? Not seeing hands, in which case I think we can do 2 more in the room. You got one? Okay. Ooh, yes. All right, we have Pam. Can't hear Pam.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this is from a pilgrimage I took in 2008. It was called the Pilgrimage to Manzanar. And if you haven't been there, I recommend it just because the east side of the Sierras is fantastic. And you can see that on the shirt. You can also see the Soul Consoling Tower. And there has been a lovely national landmark there with a museum, and I hope it's still doing well. But there's an annual pilgrimage in April, which is worth going. In 2008, there were a lot of Muslims who participated because, of course, in 2001, the Japanese who remembered the camps came to the assistance of Muslims who were under the same kind of bias and prejudice that they had experienced. So this is a good memory, and it's a beautiful setting.
Thank you, Pam. Anyone else online? Ah, there we are. Oh, yes. Nope. Can't hear. Oh, yeah, put your microphone down. There, yeah. Yep.
Okay. My shirt shows books, and it says, "I'm with the band."
Yeah. Yeah.
Banning books, libraries, attacking education are one of the main ways that tyrants destroy our economy, our communities, our government.
Yeah. Yes.
That's all I have to say.
All right. Thank you, Susan. Read banned books. Yes. All right. Well, thank you all. Sorry to kind of close that down, but I do hope you will use our connections time to share more with each other and take photos of other people's shirts and enjoy the connections that they create.